So, hey guys, Chausu here. And yeah, I just wanted to talk a bit about the global news from yesterday. First off, thanks to Godot and Mats and everybody for compiling this information. And yeah, officially we got a notice from the admins for a maintenance. What this maintenance is about is unclear. Like personally, I have this tinfoil hat theory, I think you call it, that we won't get any more real updates until we merge with JP sometime down the line. But yeah, I don't really believe that myself. It's more like a self-depraved thought about, yeah, maybe the state of global not always being the best, and also me just being sad that we haven't got 10.3 yet. But yeah, I don't think this is 10.3. They let us know that if it was that, since it's a major update. So yeah, who knows, maybe they want to add new mechanics for some future legends. They haven't said that, they usually say that if that's the case. Otherwise, like we know that we're getting like the Marineford Luffy and Ace back in the Ray shop, so maybe it's linked to that since they got buffed captain abilities on JP. I honestly have no idea. It will probably not be a big thing if I have to guess, but it's always fun to speculate. Moving on, they've added the refresh for the Garp challenges. It's like 10 days left, but yeah, they were early this time. And yeah, we'll have Garp challenge NL, Navy returning, and we'll debut Garp challenge Hody. Very exciting, new content is always fun. The gimmick for Hody is that it's the first Garp challenge that has, or the first monthly Garp challenge that has normal attack only for like most of the stages. So yeah, that's something to adapt to. And the final stage has a pretty weird combination that we haven't seen much yet. It's the combination of fear together with special rewind. So yeah, that will be the main thing to figure out how to deal with, since in order to use a special, to reduce special rewind, you need to resist fear, but there are other ways around it, like supports and such. So yeah, I look forward to making teams for it. And yeah, it should be like the same games as we always get. Like, I haven't really kept up with the schedule, but I think next month we'll get Doffer 2 back at least. That's fun. Some extra games and fun to make some teams for that again. Moving on, we're also getting Arena Kawamatsu. Like, if you see the dates here, like July 4th for the arena, I haven't really made a video about this, but I'm a bit upset personally that last month we rushed content, which I was fine with. I understand it's hard to do 2 months fast. They found a compromise that most people were happy with. Some were not as happy. And yeah, I can see both sides there. I was just happy that the sugos were better than they would have been otherwise. But what I'm not happy with is rushing content, and then suddenly after you've rushed content, you have like 2 weeks with little to no content. That's just not okay. That's super amateurish. I don't understand the logic. But like, just think about the schedule now. Like right now we have only the point event together with Ace vs Akainu, and that's all we have until this Arena Kawamatsu drops, and he drops like just a few days before Treasure Map. Like, it makes no sense. Like, even if all content we have before Treasure Map is the point event and Kawamatsu, can't you at least spread them out better? Like, we have like 10 days of only the point event for most people. It's so dumb. And like, other than that, like, we know that in the coming months we'll do content we skip, like the Sweet Party Blitz, which probably won't be a Blitz on Global. And I'm like, why are we doing that in October when we're currently in June with basically no content? Why did we do Kizuna King and Nami Robin when we're here now with no content? It just upsets me. It is what it is. I hope this is a small hiccup along the way, but Bandai just don't give a lot of confidence when it comes to their ability to schedule things on global. It's just disappointing. Hype for Kawamatsu anyway. As a unit, I'd say he might be the best arena unit. Cool support too that you can put on Odin and some of the scabbards to remove some para when you use the special. Super excited for him. Always fun with new arena to make lots of teams with. Other than that, we got Sugo infos, and I know many have been waiting for this, including me. This is the big one. It's the best support Sugo we've ever got. It's the debut of the Baroque Works support Sugofest, which introduces 4 new support units, and all 4 are very good and worth owning. In particular, the Mr. 1 and Mr. 3 units. Their supports are so overtuned and unique and strong. I've gushed a lot about Mr. 3 in the past. His ability to give -2 CD to 25% of all units in the game, just for free, is so good and valuable. And like Mr. 1, like you can put him on any Robin, any Croc, any Mr. 2, and you remove 4 turns of Rainbow Shield. You give a chain boost, you remove paralysis, like it's just so much. It's like every one of those units get an extra special to their special. It's insane. And the other 2 are also very good. Mr. 4, mostly made for versus Akainu. Mr. 5, mostly made for versus Ace. But there's other units you can pair them with. So yeah, I'm very excited. We'll see how many we get. I might spread my pulls out, but I will probably do a lot of pulls. Like I have a hard time seeing me accepting not getting Mr. 1 or Mr. 3, especially since we don't know when we'll ever get a new support Shugo on global, since JP is getting a new support Shugo now, but it's for the support Sengoku, which global has, so yeah, I don't see that happening. Sadly, as always on global, the step-ups are not as good as JP, but that depends on who you ask. But I'm pretty sure on JP that 6 multi was another guaranteed new character. On global it's a legend, so it depends on priorities. Like versus Akainu will probably be on this, or Ace versus Akainu. And of course I'd love to pick him up here, but we'll see what happens. But what I can see myself doing is like up to 8 multis initially and see how it goes. Like if I get both of them, I'll just stop. But yeah, I'd love to pick up Ace vs Akainu here as well, since that can influence my choices in when I pull for the TM Sugo. Another bad thing about global, especially now when they are so good, as good as units as this, is that there's no guarantees in the end. On the JP, step 11 to 14 are all guaranteed one of the new supports, so it's a shame, but I'm one of the few people in the game who might reasonably go to those steps. I'm a sucker for these supports. Yeah, but yeah, I'm super excited. I think everybody should do 2 multis, like there's no question. Like first 30 games, yeah, the first one is 30 games, you have a chance to get any support unit, including these new ones. Most of them are good though. And second multi is one of these 4, and as said, all of them are just amazing. Ace vs Akainu will probably be on this as well, so it's a chance to get them too. The rate will be the same as on their debut. So yeah, moving on, we have the treasure map Sugofest. They've changed it a bit from JP. On JP, Ace vs Akainu was on part 3. This time they are on part 1. So yeah, that's nice. Like if I don't have Ace vs Akainu after the support Sugo, I will probably pull on part 1, but in reality part 2 is better for me, because we follow the JP legend list quite closely nowadays, and I actually lack 2 legends on part 2, and I can't remember last time I lacked 2 legends on a Sugo. It's almost nostalgic in a way. But yeah, it should have both Vito Kaido and Weaver Rebecca, and that's obviously 2 very good units to own. And obviously, if I somehow get Ace vs. Akino before this, I will definitely pull part 2. And yeah, then we 3 are on part 3. And yeah, the step-ups, it's the same step-ups we had for the, not the last treasure map sugofest, since it was a special one combining 2 treasure maps, but it's the same as we had for the treasure map kid with the Luffy, Yogoro and that. So yeah, basically 30 gem discount, then rate booster Red Legend. I hate those step-ups. Third is one of the new characters, 4th is 1 gem multi, 5th is a guaranteed legend, and yeah, this is the only legend step up, so keep that in mind. The next new character is 7th, 8th is a 1 gem multi, and then 10th for the next new character. And honestly, you should probably not go past 10, like maybe 12 for the 1 gem, but if you somehow go to 12, like swap parts after that, to be honest, it's not worth to keep going after that. Personally, I really need to see how I do this, because while I won't say that these new characters are bad, but they are not as powerful as many of the recent and upcoming treasure map boosters, but at the same time they're all worth owning. So I can see myself doing like 8 multis total, maybe on 2 different parts. So like 4 on the first part, 4 on the second part. That's very much possible. But yeah, as a unit, both the Kizaru and Garp are actually legit and can see use for sure. As supports, all are very good to own, but like Onegumo can remove the spear from the admirals when proc, like not bad, but not essential either. Kizaru support removes burn when you use a special. Pretty well, like it's pretty niche, but at the same time there's like no support to remove burn, so that alone makes it pretty good. And as said, Kizaru is a good unit too. I'd say he's the best unit out of these. And then Garp can remove 1 turn of special bind for the crew, can put him on Aces and Gokus. That's nice option. Also can give color affinity support for strength and quick. Pretty weird, but yeah, like if I only get 1 Garp, I'm not sure if I want to max him out for that, since he's still only 1 turn of support, 1 turn of removing special bind. So I might keep him at a low level, because that low level of color affinity is not always something you want. Also a cool special, remove special bind, remove chain lock, give a color affinity boost for 2 classes. So yeah, I'm a fan of the units, but like next month, if we get the Mori and Wisher Blackbeard, that treasure map batch is super good. It's a lot better than this. So yeah, I'm not feeling like going too hard here. I will probably do that next month instead. But yeah, that's the main global news. I'm not excited about lack of content, but it is what it is. I can find other ways to enjoy myself. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Thanks for listening, guys. See you next time.